back to the channel, everybody, and on today's video we're going to show you how to wash your tow car properly. This is the stuff we're going to use: 2 buckets, one with just clean water, the other with soap added, which is I'm using Fenix Caravan Cleaner diluted to the recommendation of the manufacturer, and the black streak remover diluted again to make up a fresh sample. There's a marker there, so when you've emptied your container, refill it to there with that, top it up with water, and you've got another lot of black streak remover. Alloy wheels, we're using Auto Smart wheels, which is about £17. You can find online where your nearest distributor is, and I started this one on the 23rd of September last year, so I dilute it 1:3 and I'm about halfway through. It's really good value and it's good on your wheels, and you apply it with garden sprayer. For the contact washing, we've got 2 microfiber mitts. This blue one is for the lower half, and this one is for the top half and the glass on the car. And then we've got brushes for the alloy wheels and the black trim. The car was last washed on Friday the 13th of March. I remember that date because that's when we went away in the caravan for the first and only time this year, as we are at the time of filming in lockdown. It's not too dirty, it's not done very many miles, but it is grubby and sandy. It's quite mucky, and there's some growth down in this area with the damp. So generally it's not too dirty. First operation is to thoroughly wet the car all over to get rid of any loose surface dirt. It's just a question of soaking everywhere off. The way the weather is today, you might have to move out the seams a little bit because there's a likelihood that the car will dry out before we're ready for the next stage. And the bonnet, you can see us moving some of the loose contaminants off it now. Right, that's the car fully wetted off, and as you can see, there's some small spots. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Just here, we've got bits of tree sap stuck to the paintwork. So what I'm going to do is put the Fenix algae remover onto that before we start the contact washing. As you can see, we're spraying on the Fenix. And you can see that the surface tension in the water that's on the car is breaking up. So as it's quite dusty, I'm going to give this a liberal application just on this side that I'm on, just to soften up any other contaminants that's there. Because you've got to be careful with black, because it does show up the scratches very easily. As I explained earlier, we've got a 2 bucket system. So this has got your cleaning solution in, your soap, and the green bucket is just plain water, and that's going to be used for rinsing out your washing cloth before it goes back into this bucket. Right, we're ready to do the contact washing, and this is the bit where you can damage your paintwork, so you've got to be very careful. So you should always move in horizontal lines, up and down, not making roundy swirl marks, and just move it gently across the body of the cart, and don't apply any pressure. All you're basically doing is guiding the mitt across the paintwork. You don't want pressure at all. Just do this piece. Because it's quite a warm day and the sun's out, the job will take a little bit longer than normal, because it's going to start drying out, and we don't want this to dry. And the tree sap is softening up where I've applied the Fenix. You can just see, I hope the camera's picking it up and showing you that it's coming off. So we've done half the roof, just gently moving up and down. Because it's quite so warm, I'm going to rinse that off again now. So we'll go back to that. And dump your cleaning mitt into the clean water for now, and we'll rinse the top of the car off with the hose. I'm going to rinse off the top, wash the soap down. That will obviously help us later on because it will continue to soften up any other contaminants that are stuck to the car. Just rinse it away. There we go. It's best just to work on small sections if you can. There we go. Here we are, that's the roof done. Same process on this side as the other, and rinsed off. And the spoilers had the same treatment as well. So on to the next stage, which is the windows and this area of the rubbers where it gets a build-up of algae and muck. So we'll do that next. So we're going to spray in the Fenix black streak remover down into there, onto the rubbers, down this side and towards the back window, and just spray so it goes under the trim. That black trim there just below the window to get any of the algae out of that. Just come around the mirror, do this side, and then we're going to with a paintbrush just rub in along here. Make sure it's nice and clean, the brush obviously, and work this in. I'd normally just spray it on both sides, but as the sun's out and it's quite warm today, I'll just do one side at a time. So work your way along the windows, working the product in. There we are, down the back, and then just angle the brush so it goes underneath. You can see some of the muck coming out now. See those bubbles, it's all green. There we go, now onto the door and just work our way along. And then, as you can see, before I rinse it off, is the muck that's come out from behind the trim and on the windows. So now we'll just rinse that off. And there we are, that's the driver's side done. All the crud that was on the rubbers is cleaned off all the way along, and go and repeat the process on the passenger side. Next part, using the 2 bucket method again, is to clean all your glass. So we'll go ahead and do that now. So here's our bucket with soap, get a nice lot on, put it into the car, and then clean all across your windows. When you go on the paintwork, just release the pressure on your mitt. There you go. And just go round cleaning your glass, making sure that the mitt goes up into the corners there. Make sure it's sort of clean. And your mirrors. We'll do the mirror casing now because obviously that's had a good soaking. And underneath, and then just work your way around and do all the glass. So you're doing from here to here. Then we'll do the Fenix black streak remover behind the door handles, get the green out, then we'll start washing the body. Okay, the next part, we're going to clean the door handles. We pull the door handle back, You can see all the muck that's in there, so we're going to use the Fenix black streak remover again in there and agitate with the brush. Obviously I need 3 hands for this to do it with the camera, so just have to trust me on this one and I'll see how we get on. Okay, so we've done this one, so we pull it back, see if I can get you in there and have a look. Nice and clean. So just the other 3 to do now, and one thing we mustn't forget is the fuel flap. Deposits of muck and algae also get stuck into the badging on the cars. So what I've done, we sprayed the Fenix on again. So again, it's just a simple matter of using the brush to get inside the lettering and round the edges to make sure you get the muck out. You just go through one by one. You see in the V there, it's particularly mucky. There we go, got that out, and the O in the corners. There they are, just work your way through, and then give it all a big rinse with the hose pipe. And of course, all the while that you're putting on the Fenix, it's all running down the car and softening the dirt that's on the lower edges. So make it easier to clean once we get to that stage. Keep your car nice and clean. There we are. So what we'll do now is we'll just rinse all that off. Right, before we contact wash the bonnet, I've given it another hose off, and as you can see there's some contaminants here and here which are quite stuck to the body, so I've sprayed the Fenix on and just with the paintbrush just give it a gentle rub and it brings them away. We just do that on all of them just to release them before we contact wash, and then we're reducing the risk of scratches. So I'll work my way round removing them, and then using the 2 bucket system again, I'll wash the bonnet in strokes going up and down until we've got it all done, and then we'll show you what it's like. There we are, so let's rinse off the bonnet now. That's the bonnet done, and I did the grill as well on the headlight. So the preparation for cleaning the side now, to give that another hose down, and then I'll show you where we're going to do it. We'll split the doors up into compartments, and then carry on with the washing. We're going to start contact washing the side of the car. I'm going to use the natural shut lines for here, and we're going to do the doors down to this crease line here, across to there, and we'll cut it off there. So we're going to all the doors on that side. So it's nice and wet now. It's not. There's not too much other contamination. There's no tree sap or anything like that. So we'll just do the 2 bucket, the clean water in the yellow one, and our rinse water in the green, and we'll just use the mitt. That's the top part of the doors done, and that rear panel. So what now we're going to do is from this point down to the black trim, and I'm going to use the what I call me dirty mitt, but it's not really, the blue one for the lower down areas, applying light horizontal pressure until it's all gone, and making sure it's wet. And if there's any extra contamination like there is here, just give it a squirt of that Fenix and it just softens it up. So now I'll do the rest of the car in the same way, and I'll come back to you when we're going to do the black plastic. Here we are. Right then, all the white painted bodywork and the black roof has been done, the windows have been done. We've got all the black plastic trim here and along this skirt to do. But now we're going to do is the door shuts, so, and the rubber seal. Not quite a comprehensive rubber sealing system, obviously, for it's got something like a metre of wade depth. Not that I'll be doing that, but it's available, so need to keep all this rubber clean. So we're going to spray some of the Fenix again in there and along the rubber, and then using the blue mitt on this part and my brush on the rubber and the bottom and underneath, we'll do that. And of course we'll do this sill as well, and then just work our way around so we've done all the 4 doors, not forgetting the hatchback. I won't include doing the underbonnet clean because that can be a video all by itself, so we'll just crack on with that and I'll show you what it's like when it's done. So here we are, all the bodywork's washed. All that we need to do now is the black plastic trim, which I'll use my brush on that. As you can see with the sun on it today, it's a lovely day. It's drying off, so I'm going to wet the car all over again and then clean the black trim with the brush, and just to demonstrate the benefits of the 2 bucket system. We've washed the car and then we've rinsed it out in the green bucket, so you can see the muck that's come off the wash mitt. So if you only use 1 bucket, all that dirty water is going back into your clean water bucket. So I'm going to rinse the buckets out and refresh it with the Fenix cleaner, and then we're going to put some fresh clean water in the green bin. Right, for the black, we're going to get our clean water and then use the brush along the top, just the 1 door, rinse the top into the clean water, rinse the brush out, come back with some fresh clean, and just work your way down. You're getting lower and lower each time, rinsing the brush out and renewing it. That way you're reducing any scratches. And then you can just repeat on all the rest of the black plastic around the wheel arches, and you can even at this point give the rubber tyres a clean off, and then just work your way around the vehicle like that. Right everyone, we're approaching the final hurdles, the wheels. So we're going to use the garden sprayer, which is pumped up, ready to go, with the smart wheels. Now, you need to be careful using stuff like this. You've got to make sure that if you're going to be using it, you've got some eye protection on, especially if it's windy, because you don't want this stuff in your eyes. So what we're going to do is give it a liberal spraying all over the wheel inside. And then taking our brushes, work our way around the wheel, all the way around. Little brush is great like this because it gets past the brake caliper. Just move it all in, working it around to get the muck off. The wheels aren't too bad, to be honest, and as I say, this is diluted 1 part fluid to 2 part water, so it does go a long way. Just work your way around, and then use the other brush on the outside, doing each spoke in turn, making sure you don't miss anywhere. And then when you've done all 4, roll the car back with the touch, and you'll do the bit where you've missed, because you will. You can give it a quick wipe around the wheels as well, like so. You don't want too much on the rubber because it can attack the rubber. As I say, we're using a diluted solution. And while you're down here, when you're rinsing off, put your hose pipe in the wheel arch and give that a good rinse round, and the job's a good one. Just do all your 4 wheels and then you're nearly done. Right, we're all washed and done now, and to finish off, I'm going to use some Bobby Dazzler from Phoenix, and it's a capful into 5 litres of cold water. And all we do now is just liberally spray the vehicle with the Fenwick. We coat all over the bodywork and the glass. Started at the top and working our way down. The windscreen, back on the roof. Just make sure you've got a liberal coating. The bonnet area. And some little flies joined us here. Carry on until all the vehicle's covered. So there we are, that's the Bobby Dazzler sprayed all over the car, and now it's just a simple matter of using a microfiber towel that's dampened and just dry the car off, and then you're left with a lovely finish. There we are, all finished, all chamoised off, all nice and shiny. If you've enjoyed the video, please click like. If you'd like to subscribe, click the subscribe button. And if there's anything else you'd like me to cover with looking after your car or your caravan, please leave it in the comments below. And thanks for watching.